Welcome back to my daily live. I am so excited. If you guys are new to following me, my name is Elizabeth. I have my 4-year degree in kinesiology, CSCS. I'm a holistic nutritionist and a GAPS practitioner. And I help women, especially women over 40, lose fat, build muscle, restore their gut and hormone health while eating more food and getting those sustainable results. But my goal in 2024 was to go live every single day. I'm keeping myself accountable, and I am here to help you achieve your goals in 2024. Every day, we're going to be doing nutrition tips, training. I got you. And today, I actually have such a great topic that we're going to be talking about. This is Tank, by the way. It's my little French bulldog. If you guys love Frenchies, give me hearts. But today I'm actually going to share with you where it all begun. It's actually my 50-pound weight gain journey. So I know that a lot of you, when you see people on the internet and working out in shape, you think, they probably been in shape their whole life. But my personal fitness journey was a complete roller coaster. I was actually I want to take you through it today, but basically I'm sharing with you the start of my journey, how I gained over 50 pounds in just 1 year, and what I did to actually lose the weight. So if you guys are excited, I'm going to put Tank now, and I'll keep Tank today. So basically, when I started my fitness journey, I was basically age 13. At 13, I was going to school, and this girl had lice all the time. And it triggered something in me, and I bumped into her one day, and I want to go back to school. I had really, really bad OCD. I got into therapy, and they actually put me on antidepressants. And when I got on those, it changed everything in a way. It's almost like I don't even remember that little bit of time in my life because I felt numb in a sense. I would come home every day after going to cheerleading practice. I was a cheerleader, and I would just eat my heart out. I would go from sugar cinnamon pretzels to a big, huge pizza to, the Coke, the sour spray candies, you name it. And I was just in such a state almost of depression. And in just that 1 year, getting on the medication, then the food eating, I gained over 50 pounds, and I was 13 years old. I hated everything about myself. I had no confidence in the world. I had rosacea and eczema all over my face growing up too. So they called me things like fugly in school. So no boys, nobody. They would actually bully me. And I'm at this point where I'm like, I'm 180 pounds. I'm age 13. I hate everything about myself. Where do I go from here? I didn't know where to start my fitness journey. I didn't know nothing. I got to a place where I was able to go back to school. I was homeschooled for a year, and I went back to school, and I got back to school, and I got with my mom took me to a nutritionist, and she goes, "You're too young. I don't want to put you on a diet. So what we're going to do is I want you just to start making healthy food choices." I'm like, I'm 14 years old. What the heck is a healthy food choice? I'm over here pizza, candy, you name it. For me, a sweet treat was I would get all of my strawberries, cut them, dip them in pure sugar, then eat it, and then dip it again. I would dip that thing several times. I'm a food girl. And I was in this place, I didn't know what that meant. So I went online, I looked at a bunch of recipes, and I went to the store with my mom, and we got tons of produce. I was so overwhelmed. We spent hours prepping this produce, and it sit there and went bad. And I feel like a lot of us on our fitness journey, it's like we think we have to go and we have to get, all these new ingredients, and we have special recipes, and it has to be so complicated. And in a way that could actually make it so complicated that it could be the limiting factor in keeping us from reaching our goals. So with my clients, what I do, a part of my 90-day transformation challenge, is I actually teach them how to implement changes. We go through meals. We go through how to create them, to master their metabolism. I want to cover it all so that they're able to get that sustainability. And the nutrition is really a key aspect, and not overwhelming ourselves. And little shameless plug, if you guys are ready to transform your body in 90 days, DM me ready on Instagram. We got only 48 hours left to join my 90-day transformation challenge, and we are excited. It's just not about calories in versus calories out when it comes to fat loss. We gotta look at the gut, the hormones, plus little baby Tank goes live with us every day. So we're going right back to the story. And so I was overweight. I went to a nutritionist. She didn't want to put me on a diet. So what I did, he's waving at you, by the way. I went and I bought Special K, and I became so addicted to Special K. They're 0 calorie water. Their cereal, I would just eat so much of it. And that stuff is just it's not the best for us guys. It's very, very low in calories. And I was just probably slowly working my calorie range where it was at. And it probably got down to 800 calories a day. And I didn't even know it because I was choosing all these options that were like 0 this and 0 that. And I thought that was healthy. It tasted good. I was losing the weight. So I was like, this is a win. And on top of that, let's start back here. On top of that, I wanted to start kind of getting into my health and my fitness. And this is kind of where my fitness journey started. So I was overweight and I wanted to start working out. So my mom found this place, and it was actually a boxing gym. And I lost a little bit of weight because I was, doing my Special K, whatever. But I actually went to my first workout class, and we'll just say 10 minutes into that workout class, I was sitting in the bathroom so nauseous and dizzy because it got my heart rate up too much. And I was just like, I am so out of shape. And that was kind of like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, Elizabeth, come on, you can do this. You're going to get back to this boxing class. Go home, take it easy on yourself, but you're going to complete this class. And completing that class to me was I crushed it. So long story short, I went vegetarian. I'm doing my Special K. I'm losing the weight. I started doing Dance Dance Revolution. I lost 25 pounds, and I ended up going back to that boxing gym that I couldn't make it through. And I not only made it through that first class, the entire class, but I made it through and I felt so strong. So to me, guys, it's just that little thing was you go, girl. And then I took everything to the next level. I was a competitive marathon runner. I've done triathlons. I was on the canoe and hiking club. This was all before I even started my bodybuilding journey. So I want you guys to actually drop a comment if you guys would like me to share more about, when I did my marathon running, how I paired that with bodybuilding, because I know I even have clients to this day come to me say, Elizabeth, I got a marathon next in a couple months, but I also want to be a bodybuilder. And I'm like, no, the strength and conditioning specialist in me goes, we have to have our on and off season. And we're going to go into it really fast just because we're on. If you guys are trying to couple running with strength training, you have to look at it a little bit differently because you want to make sure you are recovering from your workout. So for example, I have clients that are on a on season. On season is going to be your miles are higher. We're really focused on just your speed work. You have a race right around the corner, but we're making sure we have a little bit of the strength training in there, but that is going to couple with your marathon running. Maybe some full body, working on our unilateral movements to correct imbalances in the body, our hamstrings, glutes for our turnover, so that we're able to maintain our muscle, stay strong, and not get injured when we are on our racing. And then I have them switch, and when we have our off season, we go into a building phase. We keep our speed work in there, we keep our endurance base, bring the miles down, focus on increasing it. I have a strategic way that I do the strength training so that we're able to pair the 2 and 2 together so that they're becoming a faster runner, hitting PRs, and able to build muscle and get to their body composition goals. So it's all about looking at things a different way. But if you guys are in this place where you don't know where to go, you need help, you need someone to help you with that game plan to not just get you results, but get you sustainable results. I want you to send me over the DM ready on my Instagram. Let's set up a call to see if we're the perfect fit for my 90-day transformation challenge. And let me just say this. When it comes down to it, it's not just about calories in versus calories out when it comes to fat loss. We got to look at the gut. We got to look at our stress, our sleep, our hormones. If we got thyroid issues, guys, we got gut issues. Maybe we're not absorbing, assimilating our nutrients. Like all of these keys play a big role on our health. And I like to say clients come to me for fat loss. I don't focus on fat loss. I focus on all the other things that I mentioned. And then they're eating more food, losing weight, and transforming their body and getting that fat loss because we focus on the health. So I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Share this with a friend and let's go into 2024 strong. Thank you for joining me today. And you have an amazing day.